Hello, hello, hello. This is Cyborg,
And Bumblebee.
and we're going to be talking about.
Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 5.
So, this is pretty much the last bit of fighting that Wonder Woman is doing towards this big, gigantic monster.
Tetracide. The issue picks up at the end of last issue when she made her sword really, really big and sliced it in half.
That is correct. The biggest buster sword that you ever seen.
But it's not going to. It took it. The monster took a hit, but it's not gonna.
It's not dying.
No, it started healing itself.
And then you have the humans shooting rockets at it. That was a bad choice.
That didn't go well. I think the monster ate the rockets and then shot them back at the city, and Diana had to quickly try to get the rockets.
But she missed one, and Pexis had to handle that last one.
Mm-hmm. She tried to use magic, but she only got 2 of them disarmed. But thankfully, no harm done.
Yeah, true.
No one got harmed. Missiles didn't go off and hurt any civilians.
But that don't mean it wasn't annoying for her.
Mm-hmm. But she has to come up with some kind of plan to take care of this monster once and for all.
Yeah, and the only other plan that she has is magic, and with magic, it is her so-called trump card.
So the issue cuts to the past where her and her mom, Cersei, her mom gives her a lasso that allows her to transform into other creatures, other beings, whatever, what have you.
Right.
And Diana didn't like it at first, but she has to learn a lesson that sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
True.
And this is mom's way of this is my gift to you to, this is, use this when you need it because you probably gonna need it. And mom was right.
She definitely needed it.
Mom was kind of right.
Mom is always right.
So after that little story giving us the back history on this weapon, which it has a Greek name. I'm not going to try to say it, but I believe the translation to English is sacrifice. So, and it allows her to transform into whatever she needs to be transformed into.
Correct.
So, she has to come up with a plan. This is what she's going to use. And her plan is to turn into
Medusa. And for all of you who do not know, Medusa is a Greek mythology Gorgon. But before she was a Gorgon, she was a beautiful priestess who was raped by Poseidon in one of Aphrodite's temples. And Aphrodite
did not like that.
Who is the goddess of love and beauty. She did not like that, but she did not get the entire story of Poseidon raping Medusa. All she seen was one of the gods having sex or making love, whichever you prefer to say, with a human. And one of her own, might I add. So she got so mad that she turned her into someone that no one would want to look at. And that adds on to her curse. No one can ever lay eyes on Medusa ever again, because those who do lay eyes on her turn into stone.
And that's the tactic that Diana is going to be using. And it works. Once the tetracide looks at Medusa, the tetracide turns into stone.
Correct.
But now the issue is, how is Wonder Woman going to turn back into Wonder Woman?
Because once you turn yourself into someone who you are not, can you really go back to who you were? You can, but you need a ground. And by ground, I mean someone who is always there, who is a friend, a lover, but
someone that you can count on.
Yes, someone to bring you back from the brinks of chaos, basically.
And who better?
Oh, don't ask me. I don't remember his name.
Hold on. Who better than Steve Trevor?
There you go. Steve Trevor, the unknown love interest.
You know, went up to her, talked her down, reminded her who she was, and she turned back into Diana. And she thanks him. And she goes and
she thanks the horse too.
Yes.
I still say the Pegasus would have probably been the one to bring her back from the brink of chaos.
That too. But
because Pegasus been there from the start.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what nobody say.
But after she turns back, she has to go complete one final deed. She goes and punches the tetracide and
it crumbles.
It crumbles into a million pieces.
And after that, she thanks everyone. They say, yip, yip, hooray. And next thing you know, a big shiny fist comes from up beneath her and drags her down to the ways of the underworld.
Apparently, possibly, she did not leave the underworld on good terms. So they literally grabbed her and brought her back.
So I'm just going to say it right here and now, because Bumblebee thinks that it is who was that you thought it was?
Hecate.
At first I thought it could have been Zeus, but now Hades.
It's either Hades or Hecate.
It got to be Hades because he is the god of the underworld.
True.
Hecate is not the god of the underworld.
No, she's not. So
that's where my hat is pointing towards. But
so
we'll see in the next video. You guys take care. Is there any last words?
No, that's it. Well, we'll have to find out what happens to Diana in the next issue. It was a good read. I enjoyed it.
What do you rate it?
I'm gonna do. Let's do it 8 out of 10. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10.
I say a high 7, low 8.
That's fair.
You guys take care. Be safe. Check out your local comic book stores, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.